Morning.
We've got a bit of a haul for you today.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. This might be quite a long one. Go and grab a cup of tea now and several biscuits. We've got our Orlando Disney World haul to show you. So we might as well just crack on. This is in no specific order. There is a vague order to it, but we'll just kind of
see how
it goes, see what happens. So the first place that we're going to start is the good old magic bands. We did a pre-order of these before we went. Thank you, Nicholas. So this one is mine. I've got the Mickey and it's got the castle at the other end. And then Nick got the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, we did pay extra for these. They were
$15.
Yeah, each.
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously we wanted something a little bit different, so we got those ones.
Let's start with clothes.
Should we start with clothes?
We'll start with clothes.
Go on then.
And obviously, if you're on holiday, you need to buy.
And if you have the Haunted Mansion magic band.
Yeah, you need to buy yourself some Haunted Mansion stretch room socks.
There we go. They've got all of the stretch room pictures on. There we go. Let's turn that round. There we go.
So I got those from the marketplace in Disney Springs. Saw them the first time I went and I was like, I might get those, I might not. And then last day I ran in and bought them.
I know what I need to get.
Yeah.
I know what I need to get. Yeah.
Went to Uniqlo.
We did. There was one specific t-shirt that I wanted and they did not have it in there. And it was of Mickey taking a selfie on a phone, and I really wanted that t-shirt and they didn't have it, so I was a little bit gutted. So instead I got a Mickey stands. So it's gold, there we go, you can see that shiny, and it's black. It is technically a men's t-shirt. It is an extra small, so it should fit me, but I liked it, so I bought it.
Yeah. And then I got myself, this is a really cool one.
That is cool.
So there's that one.
There we go.
Which I think says 2019 on it.
I think it does. I'm hoping it does, and it doesn't say like chicken chow mein or something.
But that's fine. If it does, then that's my Chinese order sorted.
That's what it says, yeah. We don't have the prices for everything that we've got. We have worn a few bits and pieces since we've been back. We will try and give you the prices where we can and where we've kept the tags. So, yeah, apologies.
Yeah. Then in World of Disney,
I went a bit mad.
Well, we both went a bit mad.
I went a bit mad. I really liked this one. It's the Mickey Through the Years, and it's got... Sorry, did I just hit you in the face?
That's fine.
Oops. It's got all the different Mickeys on the front. I really liked the kind of vintage 1970s look about this t-shirt. So I had to have it, and it was one of the more expensive ones. $35. I got another one. So this is the rainbow, and this one is $24.99, so $25. Following on the same thread, I got yet another t-shirt. So I got that one. Again, I like the colour, and the Mickey is like velour. Let's see if I don't know if you'll pick that texture up, but he's like little velour, and I like that he's more sort of a retro one, and that was also $25.
So I got this one, which is a nice, really simple one. Quite like the fact that it is a fairly plain t-shirt, just got the original Walt Disney World on there, 1971. And
actually there's quite a thick, heavy material on this one as well. That's worth, it's not the thinner type, so it's worth noting.
Then this is one I really love. So it's got an old Mickey and Minnie on there.
There we go.
In the Mickey head. Again, just really nice design, this one. It was sort of, didn't buy it for any other reason than it sort of just jumped out at me.
I really love the colour on this one. I think this is a really nice kind of colourful t-shirt.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll fold that for you, love, don't worry.
Thanks. And then my final one, again, which sort of follows on from the rainbow theme, doesn't it?
Yeah.
is this one.
That one. So it says Walt Disney World across the top, and then we've got the little Mickey in there as well.
So I did wear this one in the park because it's quite light.
Did you wear this the day you broke Baymax?
I did.
Yeah.
I broke Baymax.
Nick broke Baymax. So, sorry, I have worn this and it's covered in yellow fluff from something else that you're going to see in a minute. Because I was desperate to wear both of them and wore them at the same time. So we've got another Walt Disney World tee. So it's like the baseball style with a long sleeve. This is again, it's a men's t-shirt, but again I really liked it, and it's got the Mickey 1928 on the front, and then across the shoulders on the back it's got Walt Disney World. This again is another sort of thicker t-shirt. There seems to be quite a few of them that are more the thicker material, which is quite nice, especially if you're from the UK, because it gets cold here.
Yeah. And then last t-shirt I bought was from the shop in the Japan Pavilion. So I bought myself this.
This is for those of you that kind of like anime, or you'll probably already know. For those of you that don't, this is My Neighbour Totoro, and it's quite cute. So we had to get this one. Nick kind of liked this one, so yeah.
So that's t-shirts.
It's just t-shirts.
That's just t-shirts.
I saw this probably in the first day on the park, and I really like the retro design of this. This is an absolute huge hoodie. It's got a hood, which is helpful. But again, it's got kind of the rainbow logo, and it's the retro feel to this design. I absolutely love it. They did have this in t-shirts. They had this obviously in green and in the yellow in the t-shirts, but I really love the hoodie, so that came home with me. I also got, because it has to be done, right, got myself a Spirit jersey. I wanted the black one for ages. There you go, it's got the Walt Disney World across the back. Because it's a Spirit jersey, I think it was about $65. This one's not actually got the price on the tag. And
then I got myself a Spirit jersey, but I got a hooded one.
Want me to help you out,
please.
Bella?
So this one's, I think this one's a little bit lighter than the other Spirit jerseys as well.
Yeah, it's definitely lighter than my normal one. It's a little bit thinner.
So it's quite nice for a nice light hoodie, but again, just got the Walt Disney World.
There you go, across the back. Right, should we start on stuff?
Let's start on stuff.
We went to the Christmas shop, and it's the law when you go to the Christmas shop in Disney World that you have to buy Christmas decorations. So I got this one, if you can see, there we go. It says Season's Greetings on one side with Mickey and Minnie, and then Good Tidings on the other. And this is a paper ornament, and it's got obviously like the little tinsel around the outside. This was $13. Again, I liked it because it's got that kind of old-fashioned Christmas decoration feel to it. And then I also got, while I was there, like proper organised, bought my Christmas cards. These were $20, and there are 16 in there with envelopes. 17 envelopes. That's cool. That's in case you make a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But you can only make one mistake.
Yeah. Oops. So there's 4 different designs. I don't know if you can, there we go, you can see that. That's the 4 different designs. And none of them have the word Christmas on there, which I really like. So, Christmas cards.
And this took 3 shops
3
to find?
attempts, yeah.
So I thought it was going to be in the Christmas shops. It wasn't.
No.
You had to go to Germany, in Epcot.
And it was not in the Christmas shop in the Springs either.
No.
So not in the one in the Springs or in Magic Kingdom. This is in the Germany pavilion in their Christmas shop.
I got a pickle.
We got a Christmas pickle. That just looks so dodgy. The theory is that you hang the Christmas pickle on the Christmas tree, and then the children have to find it, and then the child that finds it gets a treat. So we will have several smalls over at various points over Christmas and the holiday period, so I'll keep them occupied for a little while. Probably because I won't even put it on the tray, and it will definitely keep them occupied for a very long time. So we already have quite a few bits of Disney art, kind of posters and prints dotted around our house, and now we've got a few more. We went for the small postcards, A, because they're a lot easier to transport, and B, because there was quite a few designs that we liked and we couldn't justify buying all of them in big print version. So we got the little ones.
So the A3 prints are usually about $40, whereas the postcards were $5.
Yeah.
So first off, we've got
Tiki Room Mickey. Super like this one. It's so colourful. And quite fun, so that's number 1.
And then, obviously,
you've got to have another Stitch one. This is one that I have liked for a very long time. I want to say the artist is Joey Cho, but I will double check that. His artwork is super cool, so we had to cut that one. We have another Tiki Room one here. I kind of sense a bit of a theme. Oh yeah, I really do sense a bit of a theme coming. Yeah, another Stitch on the little Polynesian idol. So yeah, there's a definite theme coming here. And then of course we've got to have the guys from the stretch room in the Haunted Mansion. And then this lot's a pack of 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is part of the Wonderground gallery, so that's the first one, and this pack of 4 is $15, and then there's the 4 different posters on there.
But it's got all the classic rides on there.
Yeah, so you've got 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Carousel of Progress, Imagination with Figment, and the People Mover as well.
So, onto pins.
Yeah.
So every time we go to a Disney park or a Disney hotel, I'd just like to collect a pin just as a little memento of where we've been and what we've done.
Yeah.
So first off is a hotel pin. So obviously we stayed at Art of Animation.
Yep.
So just a cool little pin with obviously all the different areas of the resort on there.
Next,
obviously with the opening of Galaxy's Edge, had to get myself a pin from Batuu. So just a Black Spire Outpost one there.
Yep.
And then, because I didn't get one last time, I don't know why.
I don't know why you did either.
I had to get myself a Hollywood Studios pin.
There you go.
So just a nice simple one. There were 3 or 4 different designs, but I just preferred that one.
I got myself, normally like I collect Stitch pins. I've got quite a few, and I normally take a picture of which ones I've got, so that when I go to the parks I can look at the pictures and I don't end up buying dupes. But I didn't do that this trip. No. So I bought myself a different one. I got myself a, could you do the honours? A Disney D with the castle on there. I just really like the simplicity of that pin, and it's quite pretty. So.
Yeah. Because we were at Food and Wine,
yep,
had to get myself a Food and Wine pin. So again, just with Chef Mickey on there.
There we go.
And then also, because we're at Food and Wine, we got a little coin.
We did get a little coin. Let me just.
So there's 3 of those to collect, but they are $5 each. So we just got the one, which is Remy, Chef Remy.
There we go. And on the other side, it does say Food and Wine 2019. Don't know if you can see that. There we go.
Just to prove we were there. And then the final pin, which is one you bought me.
I did buy this for you because it links back to something else that you'd already bought, yes, which we'll come to in a minute. But I saw this, I was waiting for Nick while he was on Space Mountain, so it's just in the shop that you exit through when you come off that ride. And I saw this and I thought, how cool is this? Walt Disney World ticket book, and then you open it up and it's got all the tickets in there, so tickets A through E, and I just thought that was super cute. That one, oh no, they haven't got the prices on.
It's yellow.
No, it's yellow.
And then because I have a habit of collecting pressed pennies.
Yep. We got one of the pressed coin wallets, and we have already put ours in. So they're tiny little slots that they fit in. Keeps them all neat and stops them from rolling around. I will say that if you do get this, they can be a little bit tricky to get the pennies in. Basically where they're sat compressed, the pocket sort of sticks to itself, and also if you get some of the wider ones, they can be a little bit difficult to get in to the wallet itself. So if you're getting this for kids, I would say exercise adult caution and just make sure that you put them in for your kids, because it took me a little bit of effort, and you know, you wouldn't want to break the little pockets because otherwise all your coins would fall out. But we really like that, and it's got all the 4 parks. I'll just show you the other side. So it's got all the 4 parks. So you've got Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios on the back. So it's just kind of cute.
Which means I've got to get more press pen.
Does.
So obviously, got to get key
rings.
So I got myself 2. I don't know why I got 2. I've only got 1 set of keys.
You did go a little bit bonkers at that point. It was like, oh my god, I've got mine.
It was last day in the hotel, but it was just like, I've got to spend money. So this is the first one I got. So again, it's just the...
It's the Walt Disney World logo with, come on, there we go, with a load of different characters on.
Yeah, and then you got yourself...
I got myself a key ring. Obviously it's Halloween while we were out there. We didn't actually buy much Halloween or any Halloween merch, did we? So I saw this, and how cute is that? It's a little Mickey pumpkin key ring. So there we go. Yeah, I think he was about $7 or $8. He was quite expensive for what it is, but
it lights up.
Super cute, yeah.
And then the final one I got is a little deconstructed Mickey.
There we go.
So this is the one that will probably actually sit on my key rings because it's not quite as bulky.
I find that quite morbid, actually.
I find it quite cute.
It's like you've taken Mickey apart and just sort of strung him together. A bit weird. Whilst we were in Batu, and I know there's a lot of people that have posted pictures of these on the internet, Nick also picked up these. Now, it's worth saying that if you are going to get these are how much?
$6 each for a Coke.
$6 for a Coke or a Sprite from Galaxy's Edge. If you're going to bring them home, you need to empty the contents. Yeah. So you have to drink this, and TSA will search your luggage. These went in your checked baggage, so your hold luggage. And when we got back, there was a lovely little note from TSA to say, we had to check your suitcase. So just bear that in mind, that if you do get these, you can only bring them back if they are empty. Yeah.
And then the final thing we got in Galaxy's Edge is actually a free gift from Disney.
I know. It takes a little bit to work this out, but bear with it.
So, this is the outside packaging. I'll just...
Can I just say, actually, the packaging for this is really nice. So it comes in like this little envelope, and it also explains on the back. Let me see if I can get that to focus on there. There we go. So it explains on the back what it actually is. So it's a Batuan Spira, and it's the ancient currency of Black Spire Outpost. This is actually a gift card. So in order to purchase this, you have to put $100 on it.
Yeah.
But you then have those $100 to spend on here. They don't go anywhere. Disney doesn't actually charge you for putting $100 on this. You've still got your $100 to spend. So technically, it is a free gift from Disney. You can use this in all of the parks, in all of the Disney locations, to pay for whatever you want. It's your $100, spend it on whatever you like. It is worth noting that at the moment,
quite a few of the cast members refused to accept it because they didn't know what it was.
Yeah, so you do just need to explain that it's a gift card. It's fine, I can pay with this. And there's the little scanning barcode on the back that, you know, they scan like a normal Disney gift card.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it, because it's a little free gift for yourself.
Yeah. So we were in Art of Disney
In Epcot.
Which is the Nikon shop. No, next to the Nikon shop. And I'd seen a different version of this in Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
And on Instagram before we went.
Yes.
And I kind of already half decided I wanted it. But then we got into the Art of Disney.
And then
there
you
was
saw
a different one.
Yeah. So, Nick has bought himself a Disney transportation ticket. I'm just going to pop this out of the box so you can see a little bit better. This is, what is it?
It's 24 karat gold plated.
Yep. There we go. It's absolutely stunning. And on the back, it's got the Main Street Railroad station. That's the word I want.
Yeah.
And this is one of a limited number of 1,977. And this was the last one in the shop that we went in. They didn't have any more.
That was it.
That was it. So that is going somewhere very safe. We're not even halfway through yet.
Alright.
We bought a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so I popped into after shaving.
Yep.
So I went there last time and I got a really nice shaving soap. So we went back and I got it again.
I got some more. Let me, so you can see what it is. There we go. What does that smell of?
Sandalwood, which is really nice. And then with that, they were doing a little offer. So
also got some pre-shave oil and
an aftershave
some
balm.
aftershave balm. So you're going to be nice and smooth.
Thanks.
No problem.
Yeah.
Right, so last few bits and pieces. We took a spontaneous trip over to the Polynesian resort, which for you is a little bit fatal because I now want to stay there.
Yeah, it's got a bit costly for next trip.
Yeah, your fault. But while we were there, we did take a trip through the shop and they've got some really nice hairpins. So this is wooden and it's got the little Moana heart of Tafiti at the top. And I just absolutely loved it. And that was about $16, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So that will be being worn soon. And also, when we were in the Magic Kingdom, I bought myself a new necklace. Because, you know, you have to, right? So this is by, let's do that. This is by Rebecca Hook. I don't know if you can see that. And then it's like the proper old school VHS Disney animation logo with little diamonds around it, and it's got the little Mickey head in the middle. So I will be putting that on and not taking it off.
Yeah.
That was $125, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's either 125 or 175. Was my most expensive purchase while we were out there.
Yeah.
So, oops, just knocked stuff over. Whoopsies. And I also bought myself a wallet. This is one of the Loungefly ones and it's got all the snacks on it. Have already filled it with all of my stuff, but it has many pockets, all of my receipts, and also loads of space for cards as well. So I love that. It's so cute. And it means I can have a little bit of Disney every single day.
Yep. So
makes me happy. While we were in the Mitsukoshi shop, of course still got the label on these so I knew what to say, in the Japan pavilion, I bought myself some bento boxes, and they're my Neighbor Totoro ones, and they're like a nesting set. So there's actually 3 and they were $16.95. There's a little tiny one on the inside. So each with slightly different pattern. Come on, there we go. Slightly different pattern on the front. So they're going to be for my lunches for work when I'm out and about.
Yeah.
Like, cuteness. It wouldn't be a Disney trip without several sets of these bad boys. So I've got the classic mini ones. These have got like the poofy bow. I got the rainbow ones with the sparkles on, and then I also got the cocoa ears as well. And I like got the little foam bow on the front, and then flowers front and back as well. So I only bought 3 sets.
Yeah.
I was quite restrained. All of these are super comfortable as well. I wore all of these on our trip. They didn't hurt my head, they didn't squeeze my head too hard, they didn't give me a headache. So Disney have upped their ear game, definitely. So we then bought...
Because it wouldn't be a Disney trip.
Not 1, but 2. We got Mickey and Minnie mugs. So obviously Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse. They say the names on the back, and then Minnie also has little dots on the inside.
Mickey
so,
doesn't.
Well, no, that's because Minnie has dots on her bow.
You could have little gold buttons.
On the inside.
Yeah.
Sorry. We will be enjoying a cup of tea in these later.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, we come on to the plushies. I've wanted this for ages, and he's going to go up there with Sleeping Stitch, but I got a septopus. I got a Hank, and he was $27, but he was definitely worth it. So he will be sitting up there with Stitch shortly. And then last but not least, for the stuff that we bought, we got an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and he is, if you can see, he's the knitted kind of plush, and he's got little dangly feet, and he's super cute. He was in the
Big Top Souvenirs.
Yes, which is next to
Casey Jr.
Yeah, and Dumbo, opposite from the Barnstormer, shortest ride in the world. So if you want him, that is where you need to go, and he is $27.99, but he's super cute. So he's going to sit up with our Mickey collection as well. So that's it for stuff we paid for.
Yeah.
We have got a couple of freebies which will be going in the memory box. So in our hotel room we had this little card, and that says on the front, I only hope that we don't lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse. So the original Walt Disney quote, and then dreaming is what we do best, thank you for sharing in our dream, which I just thought that was kind of cute. So that came home in my luggage. We got the, are you ready for this? We got the obligatory flashing ice cube. We already have one of these. So now we have 2, we've got 1 each. Just one of those things that kind of brightens your Saturday night when it's winter and it's grey and boring. So flashing ice cubes. Obviously we went to Mickey's Not So Scary, so we both have our wristbands from that day with the candy corn on. On your way into Galaxy's Edge you get a little traveller's guide, and this has a little map of what's where. It's got merchandise locations, it's got the proper like park map in there as well. So merchandise locations, food and beverage locations, a little bit about the dessert party, and some bits and pieces about the attractions and entertainment specific to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. But it does have the Aurebesh decoder in it as well, so against the phonetic alphabet you can thank the Phoenicians.
Yeah.
Just in case you're wondering. There also shows all of the interactive locations around that part of the park as well.
Yeah.
One of those. And then the Bible that is the food and wine passport. This contains all of the different locations and the different food and beverage items that are part of the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. We ended up picking up 2 of these.
Yeah.
So we have filled in 1, and then we've got this one just as a spare. So there we go.
That's it. And I think...
Is that everything?
I think that's just about everything.
Cool. There we go. I've now got to go and put all of this stuff away. As always, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like, leave us a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.